Welcome to Winter Park, Colorado. It is a beautiful summer day and today is very exciting as I will be riding a lift-assisted bike park for the first time. During the summer months, Winter Park Ski Resort is transformed into Trestle Bike Park. With 40 miles of trails, Trestle has a little bit of everything from "this is my first time" to "I get paid to do this for a living." Well, without further ado, let's hit the trails. This first trail is called Spicy Chicken. When I was renting my bike down in the village rental facility, the guy helping me out enthusiastically insisted that I hit this trail as it was quote-unquote running good today. I'm not quite sure what that meant, but I thoroughly enjoyed riding this trail. It's rated as an intermediate and was great for getting the feel of a 200mm travel bike. Speaking of the bike I'm on, I rented a Giant Glory 27.5. I googled the bike after my trip, and while it is considered a fairly low-end downhill bike, I sure as heck couldn't tell the difference. The suspension travel felt endless, and made me feel like I was king of the mountain when smashing through a corner. Next up is Rainmaker. This is a black diamond jump trail. I came into the day never hitting a purpose-built jump on a mountain bike before. My only training is watching a few YouTube videos before heading to Denver. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this segment was from later in the day once I became a bit more comfortable hitting a jump and was clearing to them with some degree of success. I was casing all but the smallest jumps at the beginning of the trip. It was definitely scary hitting the jumps at first, but you just have to trust the bike and it starts to feel natural. Of course, the camera doesn't really give the feeling of airtime, but it sure felt intense when it was happening. Rainmaker was a blast, and I can see why it is regarded as one of the best trails on the mountain. It's not all fun and games though, as one of my friends took a nasty spill on this trail. He came off a jump a little nose heavy and went shoulder and wrist first into a tree. While nothing was broken, except for the tree, that was the end of my friend's day. I didn't have any major accidents, but I did ram a rib into the seat at one point. I came into a jump I wasn't comfortable with, wasn't going fast enough, and nosedive off the end of the ramp. I came off the back of the bike, but was still holding on to the brakes. When the front wheel hit the ground, the bike came to a quick stop, but my body did not. While a bit painful, I was able to continue throughout the day. Hey, a bruised rib was well worth the experience of riding park. Let's watch the incident now. Do not go off that. Oh my god. Oh, I barely saved that. Oh, oh my god. This trail is called Roly Poly. It's a beginner trail, and as the name implies, it rolls and pulls. Anyways, while not very technical, it was an absolute blast hitting this at full speed. Oh, so slow. Now this is something I've never experienced before. This trail is called Jury Duty. It starts out with a very long boardwalk of sorts raised up over the terrain. I highly recommend hitting this trail as it's a cool feeling sailing through the trees above the ground. I'm not gonna lie though, it was a bit daunting. While the boardwalk was plenty wide, looking down gets you thinking, that would suck to fall off of. Adding to that, I was riding clipless so I wouldn't have been able to bail as fast as if I was riding flats, if things went south. But now I'm digressing. Of the 3 times I rode Jury Duty, I never even got close to falling off the edge. Immediately after Jury Duty, you are dumped onto a beginner trail with the option of taking a black diamond trail named Boot Camp. I decided to jump straight into it. Boot Camp is on the lower part of the mountain and is a great way to finish off a run. It is filled with plenty of jumps and steep berms. For the experienced riders, you can even choose to split off onto a trail called Be All You Can Be. It starts out with a serious drop off a boardwalk. Needless to say, I didn't even attempt it. The last trail I'm featuring today is called Long Trail. It's fast, flowy, and really gets the heart going. If you look down at the ground in the berms, you'll notice a series of ripples. These are called brake bumps, and it's caused from the resonance of the spring damper system in a bike's suspension under heavy braking. While my gimbal dulls the chatter, let me tell you, you feel the brake bumps pulsing through you when hitting a berm. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you all out for a ride.